chase him off the two-point line, as they don't have the athleticism that Team San Juan used to get him away from his shots.
So Raudondvaris in 8 Masters last season. They won the Debrecen Masters. They are one of our 7 Masters winners of 2023, and they will leave it up to Šarūnas Vingelis. Sure shot.
He's such a good mid-range shooter.
Oh, I love his mid-range. I'd say maybe he's top 3 for sure. Dennis Donker's in there too.
True.
But Vingelis actually had the 3rd best percentage from 1-point range last season.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
As a guard.
As a mid-range shooter too.
It's crazy. Evo Knievel. He's stunting again. So right when you got them talking about how Jalgis is not a good long-distance shooter,
we call that the announcer's jinx, huh?
He nails one on you.
Yeah.
Take that, Boz.
Well, I mean, I'm sure we'll take it, as it means they get up to a 3-0 lead here.
Oh, Jimmer slithering through the lane. Slick move from him to get Miami on the board. Here's the Lithuanian. Bukalis will miss it, will get it back, and so he runs into a double team underneath.
I like the individual defense of Bryce Wills, who bodied him up with just a little bit, as we take another look at that slick move by Jimmer. But Wills bodied him up, kept his hands up, and he's athletic enough to make it difficult for Bukalis.
Oh, he's got a nice vertical. He can elevate. Oh, that one snuffed out. Vingelis breaks up the pass. Jalgis blows the layup. He has it back. Jalgis. Man, he is bouncing quick off his feet to get that score. Oh, and a technical call on Dylan Travis. He was not happy. Felt like he was fouled. He let official Michaelides hear it, and he's not hearing it. He lets his hands do the talking in the form of a T.
All right. So sign language, huh?
Yes. So Bukalis at the line. Not a problem for him. Bukalis a 77% free throw shooter.
It is Miami ball. Seconds on the shot clock.
Wills, 2 for that. Jimmer, a Jimmer rimmer. Every close one that he misses reminds you of the World Cup. Whoa! That was a forearm shiver that lifted Jimmer off of his feet.
This is Bukalis catching the ball away from the hoop, too far away from the hoop. He takes 2-3 dribbles to get there. You need him to kind of get set up underneath that rim.
Savvy defensive play there from Jimmer. He knew that Bukalis was going to try to overpower him. Now Bukalis might be in trouble trying to keep up with Barry. Foul on the floor. Right decision from Barry. Instead of settling for a 2, which he shoots at a pretty high clip. He uses that speed to put the pressure on Bukalis. Now he's using that speed against Jalgis. Jalgis keeps up with him, though. Flight mode, skies for the rebound. Kupis will give it up. Jalgis using the screen. Jalgis over to Kupis. Kupis fakes the pass and can't get the 2 to go. Just off target. Barry moving left. The real deal. Hand up, throws the shot off. Good contest there from Jalgis. Flight mode down to the Lithuanian. Not a whole lot Travis can do in that situation.
See, that's what I was talking about. Get him set up close to the hoop, just a catch and go. Great position, great finish. Look, and this, again, this is where you don't have a chance at an offensive foul.
Yeah, but do you front Bukalis in that?
Well, what are you going to do, stand behind him?
Well, I guess so. I mean, but he's got 7 inches on you, so I don't know. It's a bad situation to be in.
Yes.
Wills gets Kupis in a tough spot and is able to draw the foul. But using that pivot well. promising young 3x3 player in Bryce Wills. Cannot get it to go.
6-1, Raudondvaris keeping the pressure on.
Vingalis will slip. Bukalis back to Vingalis. Vingalis past Wills will pull up, and that shot trickles off the rim. Bukalis is there to clean up the leftovers. Raudondvaris up 7-1. Oh, for a debt. Oh, spacious. Spacious. Did you see that step back?
That was mean.
For debt. I think he'd be licking his chops. Can't get past. Uh-oh. And no choice but to foul there.
7-3.
So 7-3 start for Raudondvaris Hoptrans out of the gates. Another look at the, he almost brought Bukalis to a knee.
As you said, spacious. That might be a 7-bedroom, 4-bathroom shot.
He had a compound for that on that step back.
It's one of those step backs where you get a kind of a little wall around it.
Oh man!
With gates and a chauffeur.
All right.
All right.
Now we're just taking it too far.
We're good. No, but look, Raudondvaris is playing big and physical as expected. Bukalis is the master underneath the backboard right now, but Miami just doesn't look too great on offense. Not crisp, not getting open shots.
Middy's no good. Will sees it fall in his lap. Crossover left to right. Oh, that was a deadly cocktail. He put him in the blender. Scores on the right side of the bucket as Jaugas will attack Travis, and Travis goes down. And they want to take a look at it. Official Michalides. Let's take another look. Oh yeah.
They might call that.
Oh yeah, he chicken winged him right in the ear. So that ain't no faking going on there with Dylan Travis. That was definitely an elbow to the ear. Yeah, that is upgraded, and I think that's the right call there.
Yeah, especially as you saw him looking down, he was trying to hit him with the elbow. It slipped a little bit, hit him in the ear instead of the chest where he wanted it, but you can't be playing like that, and especially with the referee that close. I understand trying to create space. This one just went wrong for Jaugas.
It'd be hard to imagine that Jaugas did it intentionally, knowing that. I mean, who's going to throw an elbow at a dude's head intentionally?
Oh, I know, but here's what I'm saying. Like, he already had the space, and he tried to create more, and that was unnecessary. I think he tried to create the space with his off arm, which is also a risk, as the ref could call it, and it slipped up into his head.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a reckless play, and the right call. Oh, Jimmer getting abused in the post there.
Their game plan is obviously to get Jimmer into every action they can get him into, to get him tired as well as either fouling or getting scored on.
So Nuke with a bomb from deep.
Every score is against Jimmer right now. They are just attacking his body underneath the basket.
Hey, he's too little. Travis straight on. That one, you can tell he wanted that two to go down. It looked good. Now Jaugas trying to decide which direction he wants to go in. Now Jimmer finds himself with an open lane. Uh-oh, yep. Jimmer gets called for the flop there. He can't believe it.
I do like that call.
Yeah.
Jimmer ran into the screen on purpose, and we saw a lot of these being offensive fouls last year. Now they're trying to make that a technical, a flop, which I really love.
You know, I can't argue with that one, too. He yelled, too. He said, oh!
Yeah, and he fell backwards like he got hit in the chest. It's an easy way to try to get an offensive foul. Just run into a screen and drop. Referees are very sharp today, I have to say.
Well, they're calling it on offensive and defensive players, the whole flopping thing. That goes for when a shooter is trying to draw contact on a 2-point shot and they're kicking their legs out or falling. That's usually a whistle, a technical, and anything that's an overt action, it doesn't seem natural. You see.
Do you think Miami, even though this is a good lineup for them, might be missing Maddox's pick and roll game just a little bit?
For certain. I said it game one. It's you know, Maddox is a glaring omission from the lineup when he's not playing. It's his rim protection. It is how efficient he is in that pick and roll. And that's nothing against Bryce Wills because he's a hooper. But Miami is a system team now, I think. And Maddox is as critical to that system working as say Jimmer is. I mean, he's that important to what they do.
Very much so, and you can see Jimmer is not even looking all that much to create his own shot anymore, which we used to see him do a lot in the past. Something they could get back to, though, if needed.
Barry frozen with the jab step, couldn't finish it at the rim. So Bukalis comes to set the screen. Risky pass, it is broken up. And I believe off of Miami, that leaves 5 seconds on the shot clock for Raudondvaris Hoptrans to work with. Take a closer look at that.
Smart help side play by Jimmer, who's guarding Jalgis, who's hit a 2 today, but it's an impossible angle for a pass. So he came running in and broke up the play.
It was one of the questions. Yeah. You can see that little shove.
Travis was waiting for that shove.
You know what? I got to give a tip of the cap to our officials in this game. This has been a really well officiated game.
Yes.
By Edmund Ho and Marcos Michaelides. So, Michaelides. Meantime, Jimmer. Man. Jimmer starting to fire it up now. 11-8. So Jimmer gave him a little shimmy and then splashed him.
The Jimmy?
He gave him the Jimmy. I like that. Oh, you can't let Jimmer shoot those. Can't hit it that time. Miami's trying to climb out of that early hole. It was a 7-1 game. Jalgis caught a bullet pass.
That's a great pass.
Great hands. I don't think the pass was great. It hit him in his ear, a little bit behind him. Here's Travis. Jimmer, quick to the right, using the pivot foot. Jimmer cannot draw the whistle. Jalgis is 2 on the way, no good. Kumpis, back over to Jalgis. Jalgis will pass up the 2 attempt, and he will score it over Travis with a soft hook off the window. 5-point advantage for the Lithuanians.
They got a clear game plan, and they've been executing that game plan to perfection. Look, they were trying to attack Jimmer with size, and then Bukalis, he can go against anyone on this Miami squad because they are just that much bigger, that much taller.
There's Bryce Wills catching a flight. So we get another look at his takeoff. Both teams will step aside and get a rest. A quick start by Raudondvaris Hoptrans as they had Miami on their heels at the beginning. Miami has since regained their footing and have climbed back in this contest. They trail by 4 as we get back to the action. Under 4 minutes to go. And so far, Miami hasn't exactly brought the offense to 2024. They were the highest scoring team last year when you look at average per game.
But I think the cat might be out of the bag in the sense that teams know how they want to create that 2-point shot for Jimmer, and they've been locking in on that. Every shot he's taken has been heavily contested. See here, even a contest to let him drive, that will end up in the Dylan Travis 2. They're making him a driver, and they're rotating him from the weak side to stop him underneath the basket, which is again, a great defensive strategy.
Nice knockdown from Dylan Travis to get Miami within 1. You were talking about how they're, being very particular about keeping Jimmer off that two-point arc. I think that's a perfect opportunity for Dylan Travis to show his offensive ability.
It's tough to shift out of that role.
Oh, great hands. Tip drill to Jimmer. And all of a sudden, we got a one-point game. Miami right back in it. Jalgis. Yeah, he draws the foul. No argument from Travis there.
Anytime Jalgis or Pukelis sees Jimmer or Dylan Travis, they go towards the basket.
Hey, what a pass by Jimmer. I didn't fully appreciate it until that replay to set up Travis for that too. Valdez Jalgis, no good at the line. Miami could tie or take the lead. Barry like a rocket to the rim. He cannot finish the layup. Pukelis. Oh, he put one in Barry's grill. Wills getting to the rim at will. Lithuanian punishing him in the post. Oh, there's Wills, no good. Out of bounds, that'll go. But look at Pukelis. It is a luxury to have a dude that's 6'9", that has a stroke that smooth from deep.
Call him Atlas because he's putting it all on his back.
He wants another one, and he won't get that one to go. Obigalis with a nice fillet. Oh, he's a down-to-earth guy, but he wants some space. Fredette with another devastating step back, and then Canyon buries it. We're all even at 17. 1:45 to go. Jimmer's got bad intentions for Pukelis. Lay some. Miami in front. Now it's Pukelis' turn. Welcome to his world. 18 up. $1:30 to go.
Jimmer's woken up right when they needed him to. Look, he was good going towards the hoop. Now he's getting a big step back. And then this open look, which was just miscommunication on Raudondvaris' end. Can't let him shoot like that. Barry's the best percentage shooter, I think, on Miami, right?
Absolutely. Together, they are Jimmy Nuketron. You get it? Jimmer Fredette, Canyon Nuke Barry, the two most deadly two-point shooters in the league by percentage. And those two have put Miami in a position where they're back in this game.
I like it.
You've heard of Jimmy Neutron.
Obviously, yeah. I was dumbfounded by how you got to that, but nice. I like it. That's creative.
Thank you.
I know you had a long flight over here to think about that.
On top of my head. Thank you. Travis, pocket pass for you. Watch your mouth. 1918. Kumpis. Flight mode. Oh. He got locked up. It was Barry who had him in custody. What a play. These are huge momentum plays. You think of the two Barry hit and the great defensive play there to force the jump ball and the change of possession. Miami could win this with a two. Barry, what a pass. That's VIP. Game point Miami. Jalgis will score it. So here we go. Travis runs into trouble. Loose ball, he's got to get rid of it. Travel. Travel's called. That's a big turnover there, Boz.
A huge turnover. Gives Raudondvaris a chance to get a game-tying or a game-winning shot here. No timeout taken.
Raudondvaris
They're going to have to come up with a play here to try to get a shot. I would try to get it to Vangelis, who is their best shooter from the outside, but
Vangelis, you can tell he wants to let it go. He's got a wide open man. Whoa! Out to Vangelis. Lines it up. 2 on the way. No. Vangelis. Out to Vangelis. One more time. No. Fredette tracks it down. We got 23 seconds left. Miami need 1. And here is that man, Jimmer. Buckets! He delivers the silver bullet. 22-19. Miami come from 6 down to snatch it from Raudondvaris. It is none other than Himmer, Fredette. They call this number, and he dials up game.
just a ridiculous shot. Again, Raudondvaris had 2 shots at a win here, both by their best shooter from the outside. Couldn't get him down, couldn't get him to go, and then you get Jimmer. Do you think the police here has a big J in the sky?